My name's Oliver Tree. I'm out here in Antarctica. I've been here for about a year, and I'm recording my album. What's up, guys? My name is Oliver Tree. It's a pleasure to be here. This is my 64th consecutive week here in Antarctica. Today is day 364 of me being in Antarctica, and today is the day that I play my album for my parents.
I'm Christine Nickel. I'm Oliver's mother.
I'm Jesse Nickel, the third of Oliver's pops.
So last Christmas, before I came to Antarctica, I was at my parents' house. I opened up a box of pictures and I find an ancient photograph. This black and white picture, probably from the 1930s or 1920s. He's got a drum on his back, he's got an accordion, he's got all these crazy instruments. Who is he? I asked my mom, who is he? I asked my dad, who is he? This man was my fucking grandfather. My grandfather was the original one-man band. He was the first person to ever conceive the idea. So in honor of his legacy, I want to take it to where my grandfather could not. I wanted to do it in ways he could never dream of.
Remember when he came home for Christmas and he went up in the attic and he looked through all those photos and he found one of his grandfather.
John Nickel, yeah.
Yeah.
And he died penniless, and he's following his footsteps. It's like history repeats itself.
He actually had talent.
Yeah.
So based off of my grandfather, who was the original one-man band, I am making the modern version of it, which would essentially allow me to play out anywhere since I got a drum pad here, which will allow me to make beats. Not bad. I'll be like fucking Frankenstein, one-man band, woo! So here we have my chesty. It's an onboard live mixing rig, fully analog of course. Basically designed to take a bulletproof vest around it, and be able to mix an entire live orchestra, which is unnecessary because it's just me, but you never know when that could come in handy. And in the back, I have a full onboard rig, and this is what attaches to the back. Ooh! Still getting everything situated, but you can see there's never too much Velcro. Yeah, this will allow me to be able to do beats anywhere. I built this setup so that I could record out here on the ice to get the full inspiration in Mother Nature in all her glory. It's gonna sound good. I'm making a drum and bass banger today. There it is. Oh man, this is gonna sound so good. Band is crazy on this one, dude. The bass is, it's like a dubstep wobble. It is so fat, dude. I'm beat, dude. Those beats were gnarly today. It was like mixing like rockabilly with dubstep. Like some of the shit I'm touching on, like ain't nobody doing, man. That's why I had to come out here for the 7th final white continent where ain't nobody going to make beats. First major label artist to ever do it. Spent my entire recording budget coming out here and living in Antarctica for 1 year so I could make an album like nothing that's come before it. This is legendary, dude. I'm thinking Grammys. Ah, man. I just can't wait for my parents to get here so I can show them. They're gonna love it. I'll take you for a ride if you wanna get down. I don't think that's some rap that could fit in there, maybe. Boom! Who is that chick that I was talking to? Shorty kinda bad. I really like the views. You can do the math, then I'll take you to my room. Shorty, would you wanna come through? Would you wanna slide through? Would you wanna come through? That's a fucking hit. Oh, fuck! Trying to make a little outro part, like a little fucking trap. So this is one of the things I came here to research, which is the alien bases.
We saw a UAP.
UAPs we've seen UFOs, we've seen a wider range of things. We've seen ones that were oblongato, very long, more like a missile, and we've seen ones that are more circular, the traditional, standard kind of boring, textbook stuff. But we've seen a wide array of
Orbs, a lot of orbs.
Those are rare.
And I'm always watching.
But have you seen them coming out from underwater?
Oh yeah, they work their way down, they finally make a hole, and the way they go, that water drains down, and sometimes you see them shooting out the sides of these big chunks. I've been keeping my eyes pretty wide open, and I've been looking.
We saw it one time. It was absolutely stunning.
I'm on a rifle team with the military.
Me too.
I'm pretty good at ranging, just looking at things. And like I say, just look at the stuff you know, and the length of it, give you a good judgment.
If I was to bet, that little one looks like an entry core paper. The one on the right, that small one, that's probably for a smaller ship. Get a close up of that. What I'd give to get a chance to go up in there. Are you fucking shitting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count 5 different entry points to this alien base. This is the reason why I've stayed in Antarctica so long. Look at this fucking thing. I'm giving an interview about alien bases and one shows up right behind me. This is a daily thing here. This is something that has kept me in Antarctica because I want to know more. And without the proper military support, I can't go deeper into this because this is NATO territory. It's been closed off. But a guy can wonder and a guy can watch from a distance and document. We've got multiple cameras here so that we can try to get this footage and upload this to the internet where everyone can witness this for free. We don't have to hide this anymore. I'm so sick of the government hiding what's really going on here in Antarctica. This is what's going on. Alien bases that go underwater, where you have orbs, you have UFOs, you have UAPs, you have so many different types of vehicles, but this is what keeps me. And as much as I love it, I feel like maybe I've hit a threshold. Maybe at some point I can come back and work closer with more scientists. I could potentially work with the US government if they will allow me to be a lead researcher so that we can figure out what's really going on here.
There's a disconnect. That's the problem.
It is concerning, yeah.
Yeah. He thinks the world is going like this. He's just so off base. So, yeah, we're going to bring him home.
Yeah.
We're going to get him some help.
I think a lot of people are scared and they come at it from a fear angle. But for me, I come from an open heart and open arms. And I welcome the aliens in, and that's why I've had so many interactions with UFO ships. That's why I've seen them time after time. Because I know I have an open mind to this, but an open heart. And I know the aliens can pick up on that. Of course, there's also the walls that surround it, the flat earth theory and all that. I'm not going to get into that, but yes, we did find the wall. This is the perimeter of Antarctica. This is the perimeter of what we call the end of the flat earth. Me and John Rock climbed this about 6 months ago. We lost all the footage because there's a magnetic layer on the wall that erased all the photos. It was quite unfortunate. The wall is over 16 meters high. We tried climbing it the first time. John Rock had an asthma attack. He didn't bring his inhaler. The second time we were able to get to the top, it's literally nothing. It just stops. Flat ending. The earth ends here. Everything we know about the flat earth theory. The world is not round, otherwise there wouldn't be a wall surrounding all of Antarctica. The perimeter is an entire wall. If you come here, you will see it time after time proving the world is flat. Well, there was one guy, he was one of us, he was the flat earther, and then he came out here and he was like, oh, the earth's not flat, he changed this whole thing, but that was not a real flat earther. That was a guy who was put in by the government.
Undercover.
He was undercover, for sure. We call him circlers. He was full of shit. He was definitely not a flat earther. Any of my guys came out here, it would take about 2 hours to be able to prove John Rock wrote his essay about 6 years ago about this, and he proved everything we know. It flipped the whole world on its upside down axis. We call it the Z-axis. That's the flat axis.
He's losing it, so his perspective is not clear. Someone needs to tell him.
Just recording this glacier for the album. Gonna make some sense out of it later. That's gonna be icy.
So for example, just the other day I requisitioned a Zodiac. I hired a driver, I hired a small team, I had a crew, I had my parents out there, and I said, fuck it. Let's go record some icebergs. Let's go get some new sounds I haven't gotten yet on this stupid fucking island, on this stupid fucking peninsula. So I did what every artist does. They go and they find things to work with, source material. My source is the icebergs, for example.
Ice calving off the glaciers sometimes sounds like thunder if it's a large chunk coming off or a small chunk coming off, sounding like a gun going off.
Yeah, I've been recording them all week. Insane.
Yes, that's right, especially at Nico Harbor there.
Nico Harbor's got the best cabin.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
I actually went 2 months ago and I came back because it was so good.
Do you have any way of knowing how long it's been since that fell off the glacier? Or any given iceberg?
I'd say probably 6 months. I had a buddy actually who found one of these. He moved into it, did a whole entire 2-month period where he just lived inside one of the caves in the glacier. You ever seen that?
I have not.
It's good for winter when it gets dark. Not much to do here anyways at that time.
I've come down here and had almost a week of sun. It's just, you just never know.
First time I came down here, I was 8 years old, and I kid you not, I came back home with a tan.
Oh yeah.
It was the craziest, it was the sunniest season, I swear.
Oh yeah, I'll be lobster red by this evening.
I looked at a watermelon.
Is that because of the hole in the ozone gets those special
Well, theoretically speaking, yeah, the ozone is heavily damaged from people like this gentleman riding Zodiacs around here. You know, the Zodiacs are off putting so much gas. The cruise ships are coming in with people just there to see tourism on some big, fancy-esque level, and they're just polluting and polluting, and I would never do that. So I came out here to record everything naturally, try to do found sound collage. A lot of people would consider my methods unorthodox. A lot of people would say they're unethical because I use animals without their consent, because I also am recording nature and making money off it, potentially millions, who knows. Probably the label will take all the money, so it's not a big deal. But basically I've been using an ME66 as a basic little shotgun mic, and I've been recording everything I can find. And I've recorded everything here. I'm pretty much maxed out. I've probably recorded every glacier in about a 14-mile radius around the entire peninsula. So everything Shackleton and the early expeditions touched, I've been there, I've touched it, I'm fucking over it. I've recorded every type of penguin in Antarctica. I'm done. Trying to get some recordings of the penguins for the album to use for some new synths. They're not very noisy today. I gotta get some of the piano penguins. Those things are insane, dude. They're so loud. I went and recorded the piano penguins. They're 18, I believe it's 17 different vocal cords. Very similar style to the throat singing that they do in Asia as well as Northern Africa. And I make synthesis out of the penguins. Nobody is doing this. But I can take something so horrible sounding and turn it into something so beautiful. Behind me is the largest colony of piano penguins right here on the Antarctic Peninsula. The most loud and obnoxious of all the penguins, famous for 18 different vocal cords inside the center of their throat. It modulates between chords and sounds like a really out-of-key piano. Obnoxious would be an understatement. They also smell like shit. If you can imagine 50,000 babies' diapers being unloaded in a semi-truck in front of your front door, that's what I'm experiencing right about now. Don't even get me started on the piano penguins. That fucking dookie smells like a nuclear poopy.
If you're lucky enough to make it out to Antarctica, I would highly suggest skipping this portion of the trip.
Let's go.
I just took a shit.
You know that there was a team of scientists who actually measured how far that it can shoot the poo-poo out. It's because one scientist got hit while he was eating a sandwich. Now it's some fucking end of the world conspiracy that the fucking global warming is making the poo bigger. No, the poo has always been the problem with the piano penguins. That's always been the problem. It's not global warming. They're just shitty species. That's all. Fucking annoying. They sound like shit. They smell even worse.
Over it.
You good?
Come on, just go, my God. Hey, man. You cannot touch the ground, please. I didn't want to. Okay, try not to. I didn't want to. Okay. This is a nightmare. Holy shit. What's it called?
Avalanche?
I'm getting chills. I'm getting goosebumps. That would be my first Antarctic avalanche. Like sand in an hourglass, just dripping down at the top of this beautiful maple Alps.
What was that other thing I saw the other day? Avalanche. I've seen a buttload of those. You gotta come here to see the avalanche. And actually, if you're not cool and you're a fucking piano penguin, you should be under the avalanche so I don't ever have to smell your nuclear fucking dookies again. Jesus Christ.
This is the most dirty penguin highway I've ever seen.
A penguin highway is an academic term used by Antarctic scientists to describe the travel routes penguins have followed for millions of years. Carved into the ice, some penguin highways stretch for over 1,000 miles. First documented in the early 1800s by whalers like my grandfather, who used penguin highways to transport whale carcasses down the mountain. These days, however, they're protected by the likes of the Antarctic Treaty and the NATO military, meaning researchers like myself are no longer permitted to use them for recreational purposes, which is a load of bullshit.
It's all penguin dookie covering the penguin highway. It's very rare. This thing is basically a sewer system for the penguins. Look at this little guy. He's probably gonna walk down halfway and take a dump. Get the shot right here. That is very concerning because this penguin thinks he's on a penguin highway. He's on my highway, and now there's going to be issues. Little buddy, step off. He's confused, and he's a very classic penguin because this guy is an idiot. This mofo just cock-blocked us off the penguin highway. Come on, little guy. Let's go. That was lucky. This is a technique called spalooging. It's what mountaineers use to avoid impact on the mountain. It's the most minimal impact known to mankind.
On February 7th, 1821, American sealer John Davis is believed to have been the first man to set foot on Antarctica. Concerned his footprints might disturb the seals he was hunting, he decided to slide on his socks and spalooge all over the ice. It was that day that spalooging was brought to the seventh continent. Originally invented by Neanderthals in the Nordic regions over 40,000 years ago, spalooging is still widely popular to this day.